Cogent Biosciences. What the hell is this about? Oh no, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh no, that's okay. We're slipping a little bit. Oh god, get me out of this hell. I want to know what that's about. Before I even read about what they do, I want to know what is the deal with that third quarter results. I don't even want to read about what they do. I want to know what that's about because that is a massive, massive outlier. So, well, first of all, we can already tell that they make pharmaceuticals because they're talking about test results or not test results, trial results. So, Cogent Biosciences, biotechnology can be focused on developing precision, blah blah blah. Over the past, so this is their who's this? Andrew Robbins speaking. Let me do my best impression of Andrew Robbins, even though I've never seen him before. I have no idea what he sounds like. Over the past quarter, Cogent Biosciences has made tremendous progress establishing a clear strategy and focus that positions us as an emerging leader in the field of precision medicines for patients with genetically driven diseases. We are excited by the potential of our lead program, PLX 9486, and look forward to presenting final clinical data from its phase half study in GIST patients at CTOS 2020. We look forward to initiating new clinical trials of PLX 9486 in patients with systemic mastocytosis and GIST in 2021, beginning in 1H 2021, with a trial of PLX 9486 in advanced systemic mastocytosis patients. Certainly hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed making that noise. Also, I don't know what phase half means. Or does that mean both phase 1 and 2? Like it's past both phase 1 and 2? I think it means it's past both phase 1 and 2. Pretty sure that's what that means. Reverse stock split. Oh no. That's not good. Reverse stock split. Special shareholder meeting on November 6th. Cogent Biosciences stockholders approved a reverse stock split. I'm surprised the stockholders would approve that because a reverse stock split isn't very good for shareholders. It can screw them over a lot of time, and to me indicates a company with poor performance because that's usually a... Well, actually, no, wait. Reverse is... So they're trying to bump up the price. Yeah, a reverse usually means to me that they're basically trying to keep their head above water. Yeah, 1 for 4, effective. This ensures that sufficient common shares were authorized and issuable. With our approximately 552.2. So that means they had over 200 million previously. I don't know, man. Okay, yeah, third quarter. I want to read about what that huge loss was about. So net loss attributable to common stockholders of 50 million or 507 per share for the third quarter, compared with so in-process R&D expense was a result of the accounting treatment related to the asset acquisition. Oh, so they bought another company. I kind of thought that's what it was going to be, but I wasn't entirely sure. Should probably read about what they actually do in these last 5 seconds. Function have engineered something or other. Yeah. Don't like these guys. Do not like these guys, and kind of a reverse split is all I had to know. Like, as soon as I saw that, I knew these guys are a sell, because a reverse split, I'm really surprised that shareholders would approve that, unless the majority of the shareholders approving it were insiders, in which case, yeah, I can definitely see that, because they want their company to stay alive and listed. But that's very worrying. So what I should probably explain what a reverse split is. So for a split, like for example, Tesla did a split. Was it early this year or late last year? I don't remember, but they did a split. Basically, what that means is that every share becomes, X number of shares. So if your stock price is at 1,000 and you do a five for one split, then everyone who holds one share, that share which was at 1,000 will be split into 5 shares that are worth 200 each. It's basically a tool companies can use to, when their price gets too high and it becomes a little more expensive for the little guys, and sometimes they're like, hey, if we make our stock more cheap without necessarily changing the value of their company, that's the key point, then they usually believe that they can make their stock more attractive to a more larger variety of people. So that's what Tesla did a little while ago. A reverse split is when they do the opposite. They say, we're going to take X number of shares everyone owns, and we're going to combine them into one share. So, for example, they did a 1-for-4 split, if I remember right from that article. They did a 1-for-4 split, and that means that for every 4 shares you own, we're going to combine those, give you 1 share at 4 times the price. Now that sounds innocuous, right? But the reason I don't like it is because it's usually a tool that companies use to keep their stock active and listed when the price falls too far. And I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen and it basically not be for that purpose. So that to me indicates a company that is losing share price and is desperate to stay alive and their head above water to even stay listed on the exchange. Because I think it depends on the exchange. I think it depends on the exchange because if you drop too far, you can actually get delisted. And I've never seen a company do a reverse stock split for any other purpose than to just stay listed, than to just keep their stock price above water. What that usually means is that there's kind of, at that point, there's more, because the price has, for lack of a better word, been artificially inflated, even though the value of the company hasn't changed, but the price of each individual stock has been artificially inflated. There's more room for it to fall now. Like, for example, again, before, I've never seen anybody do a reverse stock split for any other reason. I've also never seen anybody do a reverse stock split and for the stock price to start to go up. It's always gone down every single time. So sell. Sell, sell, sell.